God bless everyone. If you only love those who love you, what reward will you gain? But if you love your enemies, how much more reward that is? Something like that. God bless, man. Today is Exodus 28, Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020, 6-2-20. Yesterday we read Exodus 27, and it said, God gives specific instructions to build an altar from burnt offerings, a courtyard, and that they are to keep the lamps burning in the tent of meeting from evening till morning. Again, see what you could get out of the reading. Look deep into the lines, between the lines. Exodus 28, the priestly garments. God's words. Have Aaron your brother brought to you from among the Israelites, along with his sons Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar, so they may serve me as priests. Make sacred garments for your brother Aaron to give him dignity and honor. Tell all the skilled workers to whom I have given wisdom in such matters that they are to make garments for Aaron, for his consecration, so that they may serve me as priests. So that he may serve me as priest. These are the garments they are to make: a breastpiece, an ephod, a robe, a woven tunic, a turban, and the sash. They are to make these sacred garments for your brother Aaron and his sons, so they may serve me as priests. Have them use gold and blue, purple and scarlet yarn, and fine linen. The ephod, God's words. Make the ephod of gold and blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and the finely twisted linen, the work of skilled hands. It is to have 2 shoulder pieces attached to 2 of its corners, so it can be fastened. Its skillfully woven waistband is to be like it, of one piece with the ephod, and made with gold and with blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and with finely twisted linen. Take 2 onyx stones and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel in the order of their birth. 6 names on one stone and the remaining 6 on the other. Engrave the names of the sons of Israel on the 2 stones, the way a gem cutter engraves the seal. Then mount the stones in gold filigree setting, and fasten them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod as memorial stones for the sons of Israel. Aaron is to bear the names on his shoulders as a memorial before the Lord. Make gold filigree settings and 2 braided chains of pure gold, like a rope, and attach the chains to the settings. The breastpiece, God's words. Fashion a breastpiece for making decisions, the work of skilled hands. Make it like the ephod, of gold and of blue, purple and scarlet yarn, and of finely twisted linen. It is to be square, a span long and a span wide, and folded double. Then mount 4 rows of precious stones on it. The first row shall be carnelian, chrysolite, and beryl. The second row shall be turquoise, lapis lazuli, and emerald. The third row shall be jacinth, agate, and amethyst. The 4th row shall be topaz, onyx, and jasper. Mount them in gold filigree settings. There are to be 12 stones, one for each of the names of the sons of Israel, each engraved like a seal with the name of one of the 12 tribes. Alright, I highlighted that under my likes. I highlighted precious stones, carnelian, chrysolite, and beryl, turquoise, lapis lazuli, and emerald, jacinth, agate, and amethyst, topaz, onyx, and jasper, and 12 stones. I highlighted that under my likes because, I don't know, those are precious stones, and like, one for each of the 12 tribes, 12 stones, so, and there's 12 months in a year, and I looked up the birthstones, and there's one birthstone for each 12 months, and the birthstones are almost exactly like this. I think there's like 4 different ones, like 4 of these stones aren't in there, and there's 4 stones that replace those, so I don't know why they didn't just use all these stones for the birthstones, but I don't know, I highlighted all that because it was interesting to me. The birthstones this is mostly all the birthstones, but there's like 4 different ones, so. Alright, God's words. For the breastpiece, make braided chains of pure gold, like a rope. Make 2 gold rings for it, and fasten them to 2 corners of the breastpiece. Fasten the 2 gold chains to the rings at the corners of the breastpiece, and the other ends of the chains to the 2 settings, attaching them to the shoulder pieces of the ephod at the front. Make 2 gold rings and attach them to the other 2 corners of the breastpiece on the side edge next to the ephod. Make 2 more gold rings and attach them to the bottom of the shoulder pieces in front of the ephod. Close to the seam just above the waistband of the ephod. The rings of the breastpiece are to be tied to the rings of the ephod with blue cord, connecting it to the waistband, so that the breastpiece will not swing out from the ephod. Whenever Aaron enters the holy place, he will bear the names of the sons of Israel over his heart on the breastpiece of decision as a continuing memorial before the Lord. Also put the Urim and the Thummim in the breastpiece, so they may be over Aaron's heart whenever he enters the presence of the Lord. Thus Aaron will always bear the means of making decisions for the Israelites over his heart before the Lord. Other priestly garments. God's words. Make the robe of the ephod entirely of blue cloth, with an opening for the head in its center. There shall be a woven edge like a collar around this opening, so that it will not tear. Make pomegranates of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn around the hem of the robe, the gold bells between them. The gold bells and the pomegranate are to alternate around the hem of the robe. Aaron must wear it when he ministers. The sound of the bells will be heard when he enters the holy place before the Lord, and when he comes out, so that he will not die. Make a plate of pure gold and engrave on it as on a seal, holy to the Lord. I highlighted that, holy to the Lord, under my likes. Fasten a blue cord to it to attach it to the turban. It is to be on the front of the turban. It will be on Aaron's forehead, and he will bear the guilt involved in the sacred gifts the Israelites consecrate, whatever their gifts may be. It will be on Aaron's forehead continually, so that they will be accepted to the Lord. Weave the tunic of fine linen and make the turban of fine linen. The sash is to be the work of an embroiderer. Make tunics, sashes, and caps for Aaron's sons to give them dignity and honor. After you put these clothes on your brother Aaron and his sons, anoint and ordain them. Consecrate them so they may serve me as priests. Make linen undergarments as a covering for the body, reaching from the waist to the thigh. Aaron and his sons must wear them whenever they enter the tent of meeting or approach the altar to minister in the holy place, so that they will not incur guilt and die. This is to be a lasting ordinance for Aaron and his descendants. Woo! Like specific, you know? But, alright, that's it for today. Show some love today, man, because it's like if somebody hates you and you hate them back, it gives them more reason to hate you. And then it'll just cause more hatred in the world. But if somebody hates you and you love them, it'll reap hot coals on their head. And like not literally, but like metaphorically, it'll have them thinking, how is this possible? And then like when you're arguing with somebody, everybody's stuck in their ways, believing what they believe in. So when you argue with somebody, you're never gonna change their decision. The only way you can change their decision is with love and action. So just love everybody today, man. God bless. God is good all the time, even when we don't understand.